All right, guys, one second. My face is hidden here. How the heck did I do that? Oh, okay, good. Here we go. Hide, hide, hide that. Okay, guys, so now the last part of the lab is doing the calculations, okay? So I chose my reference object, whose dimensions I knew, okay? This calculator, which I was able to find out using a ruler, was 15.21 centimeters long, okay? Next thing I did is I used this calculator to measure the height or length of three different things around the house. I measured the height of the front door, I measured the length of my kitchen table, and I measured the height of my wife in calculators, okay? Keep in mind, see here how I always estimated that last decimal, okay? It was like half, the front door was 13 and like half of a calculator long. So I said 13.5. My kitchen table was 12 calculators long and a little bit extra, not quite a half, about zero point 0.3. I estimated. And my wife was almost 11 calculators tall, but not quite, is about 10.8. I estimated that last decimal. Now it's time to do the calculations. Okay, so we go down here. Okay, now I got some conversion factors that will hopefully help you out. So let's take a look here. Problem number 1, using dimensional analysis, convert the length of item 1 into inches. Okay, now what was item 1? Item 1 was my front door, and I'm converting that into inches. All right, so I am taking, my starting thing is 1 front door, and I'm going to be converting it into inches. Okay, if I was setting this lab up again, I'd probably put another column in here for final units, but we'll do our best. Hopefully this video helps you. You're the first ones to do this lab, okay? So let's see if this works. All right, so you're gonna have to show work on this. So here's how you're gonna want to show work, okay? I've opened up this sheet here. So problem number 1, okay? We're starting with, let's go to draw, 1 front door. All right, and we are going to convert that into inches. We are going to use dimensional analysis to convert the height of the front door into inches, okay? Let's see how this works. So, using the strategies of dimensional analysis, I want to get out of front doors. So I'm going to put front door on the bottom here. Front door, okay? So I'm going to get out of front doors. That's the easy part of dimensional analysis. The hard part is, what can I convert the front door into? Well, let me look at my data. What do I have in my data? Okay, what do I have in my data? I have that the front door is equal to 13.5 calculators. Okay, so I know that I can convert it into calculator. All right, one front door is 13.5 calculators. Okay, where did this come from? This came from my data table 2. Okay, one front door is 13.5 calculators. So let me just do that. We've now canceled out front doors, and we're now in the unit of calculators. Let me do the next one. Because we're in calculators, we want to be in inches. So I got to get out of calculators. So I'm going to put calculators on the bottom here. Calculators on the bottom. That's the easy part. We want to get out of the unit calculators, so we put it on the opposite side of the next fraction. But what do we want to convert calculators into? That's always the toughest part. Well, let's go back and look at our lab data. Do I know anything about this calculator? I do. This calculator is, and let me just specify here so it's possibly easier to see. All right, calculator. My calculator was 15.21 centimeters. Okay, 15.21 centimeters. So I can convert this calculator into centimeters. One calculator is 15.21 centimeters. Okay, 15.21 centimeters. And now I am out of the unit of calculators and I'm into the unit of centimeters. Now, here we go. Next one, next conversion. Because we're in centimeters and we don't want to be in centimeters, so here we go. We're going to put centimeters on the bottom to cancel it out. And what can we turn centimeters into? Can we convert it into inches? You can if you know the conversion. And it just so happens that up here in the lab data table here, or this is these are the conversion factors. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Okay? 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. 2.54 centimeters. Let me write that more clearly. Okay, good. Now we have canceled out the unit of inches, or sorry, the unit of centimeters, and we are in inches. And that's the unit that we want. So we are now done with the conversion. Now we just do the math portion. 1 times 13.5 times 15.21 times 1. So 1 times 13.5 times 15.21 times 1. What do I get? Times 1. I get 205.34. Okay. And on the bottom, 1 times 1 times 1 times 2.54 is 2.54 on the bottom. Okay. So we simplify this. We have to have one number. 205.34 divided by 2.54. Okay. The front door is equal to 80.8 inches, about. Okay. I was able to measure the front door to 3 significant figures of calculators, so I'm keeping 3 significant figures. The front door is 80.8 inches tall. And so I'd go to my lab and I would enter that in, okay? I would go to my lab and I would say this front door was 80.8 inches tall, okay? And that's my first one. Later, after class, I'll upload more videos where I work on some of the other ones as well, okay? Good luck, guys. All right, good luck.